everyone, it is over here, and we are back with part 2 of this ZvT and ZvP opener, the 2 base roach warrant, something that I personally made in my head, but probably has already been done before by someone else. So I just wanted to show you guys this build because I was very proud of it. I won a lot of games with this. I have lost a couple of times, and I would like to show those in a later daily, when I probably end up recapping this daily, because that's what I want to do eventually. Because this game isn't about necessarily analysis. It is kind of analyzing my games, but it's more analyzing my builds as well and how I play as a player. So we're just gonna bring up nameplates and stuff here. So I'm gonna try and go for that 16 hatch once again. I get denied, so I have to go for the 16 pool, and my mineral count is just way too high right now. I'm freaking out because I'm oh no, what do I do? I was just not expecting this. And if you were to rewatch the replay, you'd see that my overlord just missed him. My vision is here, not there, right there, and I'm just out of range of that NG bay, and I'm argh. And this SCV is gonna be sitting here and getting a lot of information, seeing that roach warren, I believe. Not seeing the roach warren at all, apparently, just gonna sit there. And meanwhile, the Terran has got that nice little wall off there with Marine spawning in the front. It's gonna move him back. So he's getting an early command center, very, very early. Meanwhile, my mineral count is just getting higher and higher, and I'm just gonna start picking away at the engineering bay. Luckily they have a little, tiny amount of health, and I just destroy this really, really quickly. I believe actually might cancel it, but when my 4 links come in and my drone begins to help a little bit, he dies pretty quickly, but he ends up cancelling it a little annoying bumhole, but that's alright. I got my roach warren out and I'm getting layup, and this is basically what you could do in a ZvP if you wanted to get that late hatchery, and just drone a little more and try and get this double gas. Yeah, try and get that double gas really early, and that just makes getting roaches a lot easier, I find. Sometimes, in certain situations like this, is to get double gas a lot earlier than I normally would. I'm still droning a little bit, and I'm gonna try and get my... Well, I started my roach speed, and it's nearly done. It's about halfway done. And I am just about ready to, push out. Meanwhile, he has about 9 Marines and actually 8 Marines and an SCV just chilling outside my base, and my Lings managed to pick off a couple of Marines that are trying to go into reinforcements, but there he goes. He's gonna go and push out here right here, and he's gonna do a lot of damage. He's gonna pick off a couple of overlords nearly, but overlord speed is so helpful, and he ends up not killing any overlords, but nearly killing my expansion. He's this close to killing my expansion. He does end up killing my queen though, which is very annoying. And I do spawn a bunch of Zerglings, which basically end up arriving at the exact same time as my roaches, which was done by complete accident, and I end up picking up the SCV, as well as stopping the bunker and killing off all those Marines, with my hatchery barely making it out of there alive. Now I just want to make sure that you guys understand how much I would have been fucked if I lost this. This expansion right here was the only thing that I need. If this died, if he did 180 more damage to my hatchery, or 189 or whatever it was, I just would have died. There would have been nothing I could have done, because he would have, he has a decent amount of Marines back in his base. My Lings and Roaches would have came out, obviously still at the same time. I just wouldn't have been able to hold this, and I really feel like I would have died, to be perfectly honest. But anyway, we're going to resume here, and we're going to watch me transfer some heroics down, as well as, which is what I should have done in the last game. Probably would have got a little bit more minerals out of that, but what can you do? So as you can see, his mineral count's getting very, very high, as he moves his expansion finally over, because he has got that orbital command done. He's getting double factory here, but doesn't look like he's going to use it. I believe he uses this to get the Hellions out. No, he's getting double death lab, so I don't see how he would get Hellions out of that, but he also just get a stop. And without criticizing his play too much, he is trying to build himself 2 bases, which is not exactly a good thing, but I'm not gonna go any further than that. So as you can see, I am getting my third, because I was like, well, he's not going to attack. I really should have got my fourth as well. That would have been really, really helpful if I got my fourth up, because that would have just put me so far ahead. It's ridiculous. And there goes my baneling nest, as well as my ventral sacs. Now this is something I really, really encourage you guys doing. Probably 2 minutes before this, you should be having ventral sacs about halfway done. This is where you should be at like the 10-minute mark, to about 10-minute 30 mark roughly, is where I'd say you could be here. And, you know, that's really, like, if I didn't lose so much, if he didn't do that attack and I didn't have to build things, I would definitely be like a lot further ahead, because I would have built drones. And, yeah, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna slow it down a bit here, because I feel like I'm rushing. I don't need to rush. I'm just gonna chill out a bit here and continue to, just continue. So, gotta get my baneling that's done, and I just bring a bunch of lings up here and more a bunch of banelings. But obviously, I still got like a long time on ventral sacs. Ventral sacs takes so long to build. You can get your baneling nest down and your overlord speed when this is about halfway done. When this is about halfway, you could put both of those down and they'll be done at pretty much the exact same time. And that'd be something that I strongly recommend if you want to save that 100 gas to maybe get a few more roaches out at an earlier stage to deal with any early rushes if you don't want to commit that much minerals and gas that early in the game. So I'm more about using this queen here. Wasn't really used for many creep shooters because I was more trying to get this hatchery back up to full health. So I was really worried he was just going to run in here with 9 marines, completely ignore my army and just go straight for this expansion. But luckily I had my third up, so I could have just transferred all my drones over there anyway. So he's going to come over here with a bunch of Hellions and Marines. No Marauders in the mix, I don't believe, that I can see. And also he isn't going to be, utilizing this starport at all, or, really much. But here goes my Baneling drop. And I believe my Baneling drop pretty much happens at the exact same time of his attack. So we are going to watch my Banelings just drop down, and they didn't, they didn't do that much damage, but they did do enough that was noticeable. And here he comes, and watch my roaches just absolutely demolish this Marine Hellion army. They just get absolutely demolished, and I am like so happy right now because I'm also getting out Infestors, which is something I mentioned in the last game that you can do is get out that Infestor. This is why I love this build so much, is because you go from Roach spawning pool into all of a sudden you have double Evo chamber with a Baneling nest and an infestation pit, and if he wasn't getting so many Marines, I'd probably also add on my Spire. Obviously he's getting some missile turrets to defend against that late 15-minute Mutalisk rush that every Terran fears. Not really. It's probably a bit harsh on him, but all my roaches are just running over here, and I'm getting out. I believe I get a few more lings than that. And he's getting out his first Bantry, and I am starting to get 8 lings right about now. But that definitely is as many as I probably should be getting. I should probably get a few more than that, but whatever. Trevor. I'm just gonna try and, I basically just regroup up here, and I'm kind of deciding whether or not I should push out. I believe those Marines kind of see me and are like, oh shit, raising up this supply depot. So this is kind of like the equivalent to a Protoss wall in, only a little bit weaker, and he's going to be setting up those 2 Hellions onto the ramp to try and block it off, and he is actually going to push in front of his bunker. I'm not exactly sure why he did this, because when he did this, I was just like, holy crap, I have to attack right now. Where's my A-click button? And I press A-click, and he's taking so much damage right now. His Hellion is actually doing like a very small amount of damage to my roaches. Watch how much damage that Hellion does to that roach. Nothing at all. Most of that damage is actually coming from the Marines. So I'm just like gonna pick up the supply depot here. But he has actually I've killed off so much of his army that no matter how many supply depots I pick off, he's still gonna have enough to kind of build that. So he does lift off, and I do kill off a couple more Marines. I do kill off that bunker, and I do kill off those 2 SCVs. Meanwhile, these roaches are just gonna sit here and take all the damage. Because I'm not really microing correctly, I'm more trying to macro right about now. I do get a bunch more roaches, and I'm gonna speed it up a little bit here. Just kind of scoot along, and I'm getting my 2 in-base hatcheries, because I'm like, oh shit, my minerals and my gas, they're ridiculously high. And so I get a bunch of banelings to try and bring down my gas a little bit. I believe I do get my 2 upgrades, or I do get at least missile attacks level 2. I didn't actually get that ground upgrade, which I probably could have, but I just didn't end up doing it. Oh well. Because I just absolutely demolish him right here with those 5 bases. He does try and take out one. He does successfully take out a base with those, 4 more orders and 2 marines or whatever it is. But my army's just so big that he just can't counter it, basically. And that is basically my build. That's all you have to do. Just get that roach warren up really early. Try and make an early push. And if you can't, even when you push at that 9-minute mark, if he didn't do that early engineering bait, I would have gotten my 3rd and my 4th up, and I would have still got my infestation pit, and I would have got my baneling nest, I would have got my double evo chamber, and I would have got my spire. I didn't actually use it at all. I was planning on using it against his banshees, but I didn't really need to because I could basically wipe out his entire base before 1 or 2 banshees could attack me. So that's pretty much the end of this daily. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Expect to see another daily tomorrow, and I will see you guys next time. Hey guys, just real quick, I have 2 videos I want to show you. One is the previous episode of I Want to Be a Grandmaster, and the other is a Crisis 2 commentary. So if you guys just want to check those out real quick, and also click the subscribe, like button if you like the video, and I will see you guys next time.